morning, world. It is Wednesday, and last night we took a little field trip for our Treehouse Jam. So we are headed to beer yoga, and there's already people like just walking up with their yoga mats, going to a bar. That's wild. So, kind of excited. We went to a yoga class, a beer yoga class, and initially that kind of turned me off. It seemed, like turning something I have a lot of respect for into a fad. It was a dereliction of yoga. And so I didn't think too much about it, but then a friend of mine had suggested, they were like, I went to beer yoga, and it was a lot of fun. And so having someone close to me, someone that I respected, that I respect their yoga, their appreciation for yoga, my mind opened a little bit, and I realized how close-minded I had been, to not, I like yoga, and I go to the bar. Doing yoga doesn't make you a saint, so I still drink. And in fact, when I go to the bar, hell, when I go anywhere, I do yoga. I'm always stretching. If I'm standing someplace, I'll find a comfortable place to stand, tree pose, to where I'm opening my hips. So, thinking of it in those terms sounded like fun. Why not go to the bar with the intention of doing yoga, with the intention of stretching? And just walking up, it was a very popular thing. And so it was cool, it was fun to go to the bar with my yoga mat, and everyone else is bringing their yoga mat or in workout clothes. In fact, almost everyone at that bar at that time was there for yoga. And the Rebel Kettle has a really cool setup. They have a big kind of outdoor patio area that's all AstroTurf and a nice little stage. It's slanted, and that would be my only complaint, but we found a nice little place in the corner that at least it was slanted downward instead of, slanting one side or the other. And we did yoga, and I had a good time. I worked up a sweat. The yoga was pretty good as well. It wasn't, like a dumbed down version of yoga. It was yoga. We did some challenging poses, and I feel like I got a good workout, and it was more like an exercise class, not to be taken too seriously or to diminish the spiritual connection with yoga. It was just fun, and I had a good time. Then afterwards, we came back here and met up with the rest of the tribe. Laura brought a tofu pie with some wine spritzers, and it was really delicious. It was much better than you would imagine from a tofu pie. In fact, you wouldn't know unless she told you. And then we did acro. Did a lot of stuff that we've already done before. We didn't really break any new ground.
I'm going to bring you down on this leg right here, this one, and then move this one. Start to lean forward, There we go. Sorry, I'm like right off your hip, so that worked out.
I didn't come down far enough.
Okay, you want to do that then?
Yeah.
That's a neat transition. I like that.
Okay. Bring your arms out so you have something to grab.
I got it.
You got it?
Okay.
All right,
There
very
we
good.
go. Yeah.
Nice.
But we did work on what we're calling the Eden Riley roll, which was our little move where you kind of lock feet and then roll into a position where you go into bird. And we're calling it that because Rachel's daughters, as far as we know, came up with it, and then we kind of stole it from them. We've adopted it. But I had a good time. Yesterday was just fun all the way around. And when I first built the treehouse, I wanted, I put the silks in there and I built it with the idea of having the silks, but it occurred to me that you'd be able to swing on the silks. And I'd even considered that maybe I'd be able to swing from here and land in the pool. And so yesterday I took down, as part of selling everything, I'm slowly breaking things down, and it's kind of sad. So I took down all my little disco lights off of the loft area because they were kind of in the way, and thinking now I'll be able to swing into the pool. So before we wrapped up everything last night, I gave it a shot. And I'm no Tarzan. I don't think there's any way I could have made it to the pool. And we thought about, all sorts of different things, but I just don't think the geometry is there. But it was fun to swing around on the silks. And that was our Treehouse Jam, and it was a good time. Now I'm gonna go and make the step to actually purchase my yoga teacher training and schedule my intensive. We're making moves. It's all forward from here. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!